Hey, it's Sheila from Sweetie's Creations and Decor. I've taken this piece of wood and repainting it in the sage green by Folk Art. I went ahead and added the little feet on the bottom. This is just a piece of scrap wood. Any kind of wood will do, any size. We're just going to make a little riser. I'm going to dry it up. Touch up a couple of places I see that I didn't get well. You want it good and dry. And now we're going to take a piece of candle wax. This is just a little small tea candle that we're just going to put wax all over. And if it doesn't move or glide well on your piece, just heat it up a little bit. You don't want to melt it. And now we're going to take Dixie Belle paint and put on top. Got that all finished. Put a little bit on the feet. Now I'm going to paint this is a little salt and pepper shake. Came from the dollar store, and I went ahead and put slick stick on it. Now I'm just going to add a coat of paint in the same cream color. And then I took spackling and some of the Waverly paint and cream and mixed that together. I'm painting a little rose. This is Pixie Dough, and that's one of their roses from their molds. We're going to get all of this dried up at the same time. And now I'm taking my scraper and I'm just going to chip some of this paint off so it'll have the chippy method. I love to do this method. It's one of my favorite. It's very shabby chic. You want to do a little bit on the edges, a little bit on the side of your board. You can go both directions to take off what you want. If that's not enough, add a little more. I'm going to make sure all of this is good and dry. Drying up our bottle, getting it ready. I'll put a little rose on there. I'm going to go ahead and put the handles back on my riser. I have those all ready to go. I went ahead and pre-drilled the holes for it. That green is looking beautiful on there. And now let's take our little rose. We're going to put a little fabric fix on there. And we're just going to attach that on there. You could also make some salt and pepper shakers if you wanted to add those to your riser. With these, they come two to a package. Now I'm going to take some Best Dang Wax in Brown by Dixie Belle. And I'm going to add that to my bottle and just wipe off what I don't want. Because it sometimes gets a little dark in places, and you can just put it on and wipe it off. I'll put a little bit on the rose, a little bit on the bottle, and on the neck of the bottle. I'm going to put just a little bit of hot glue under that rose to hold that. Okay, now I've wiped off some of the brown. And we're just going to add a few little greens in there. Now we're going to work on our jar. And this jar is what I use to put the spackle paste and paint. It takes it a little while to dry. That one's not quite dry, but I will let it just sit and dry. And then I took some oxides and put on my jar and added a bow. And this is the final picture. Please share, follow my page, follow me on Pinterest,